Hi everyone, hope you're all doing well. It's me, Kianna, the one and only. So, I'm making this video because a lot of you guys probably are asking, where have I been? And while I speak about this video, I will be remaking the Ruby's World. Yeah, where have I been? You know, the truth to the question is that I've sort of been everywhere. And I'm making this video because it's been a while since I've uploaded any sort of video of like role plays apart from like skits or the Roomies movie and just like weird compilations. But also because this little guy threatened me. But in reality, I really have been everywhere. For those who don't know me personally, I am a person of many different hobbies and interests, and those are sort of like the things that keep me going in life. I first started my content creation career back in 2018 when I started streaming on Twitch. And that's always been like my lifelong goal to become a Twitch streamer that people could like find relatable and entertaining. Um, but I always got discouraged from the results. It was never really quite the results that I wanted. And around September of last year, I got really serious into live streaming to the point where I was getting around 8 to 15 concurrent viewers, which is more than what I've ever had before, if I'm being real. But ultimately, I had other interests and projects that I needed to work on slash finish. Recently, I found a new inspiration for streaming again, and I'm hoping that I'll be able to do that much longer than what I have the past years. Apart from that, I love being in nature and being able to read and do gardening. I've been making IRL videos or vlogs or whatever you want to call them, really. But I've been a little self-conscious to post them just because it's not really the kind of content that I've posted all my life. So I'm just a little bit scared of how the reactions will be when I do post them. Now, to get into the Kianna RP channel, I've had so many issues with this channel in terms of production and just literally anything you can think of. The problem's been had. The main problem that we had was that we lost the ability to make quality thumbnails for the longest time. If you remember, we used to make our thumbnails were high quality and then they lowered in quality because the application that we were using stopped working. At the time, I didn't really have the funds to afford for an artist or a thumbnail artist to make the thumbnails for us, so we stuck with having the low quality ones because it was a way to still upload videos, but you were just gonna have to deal with sort of a shit thumbnail. At this current moment, I don't really know if the application's been fixed or if we can make good thumbnails again. I mean, when I posted the Roomies movie the other day, as you can see, it had an AI generated thumbnail. For the most part, it was AI. I'm gonna have to update you guys. I mean, you'll also find out whenever we do post another roleplay if the quality of the thumbnails is going to return or not. Another big problem that happens with this channel is that I'm way too particular with anything, but mainly with my writing. As I've mentioned before, I love to read and it's an amazing newfound passion of mine. But before that, I've always loved to write. I started writing around 2019. And since then, I've started writing 2 books, films, role plays, TV shows. Nothing that's professional to keep in mind, but it's always been a passion of mine that I want to keep pursuing in my life. My biggest goal in life actually was to, or still is, to become a film producer or a director of sorts for the ideas that I'm writing, or even just in general for anybody's ideas. So I can say now that I'll never quit making role plays, but rather I will be taking long breaks because it is a lot of work. So around the time that Roomies ended, I'd already had the idea for the next roleplay that we were gonna post. It was gonna be a short story, gonna be really quick, but just as a transition roleplay to either the next season of Roomies or the next big roleplay that we were going to do. So I got some writers to help with this process to make it easier, but they never put as much interest that was needed to finish the story, and I needed really dedicated people, and unfortunately that was something that I never got from the writers that I hired. And I was too busy writing two role plays that I was working on single-handedly just with Jack. Even before Roomies was even an idea, I was working on those role plays. And I was also working on a solo project that was going to take longer than any other project just due to its complexity. And even now, to this day, we've added 2 new ideas to the mix. So the truth is that we're working on 5 different role plays and Roomies season 2 still. I know this is a lot, and a lot of you will think, oh, why work on so many? You'll get stressed, blah, 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 blah. Yes, while that is true, the stress from working on different stuff at the same time is what gives me motivation in a way. It is also how I keep myself from getting burnt out from doing just one project at a time. So this is also something that a lot of people which I have worked with have said that is sort of like an issue for them, because I tend to just do so much and it gets overwhelming for them. But for me, in reality, I am having the time of my life. Many don't have the mindset I have to work on so many things at the same time. But for me, this makes for really good quality content that I enjoy to post, rather than having a lot to post, but the quality is mediocre at best. I also have to give a huge mention to why I've not been active on this channel due to my university life. Trust me, if I could flash my fingers or snap my fingers and be done with uni just so I can work on roleplays, I so would. But unfortunately, that's not how life works. And in December of last year, actually, I graduated with my associate's degree, and literally just yesterday, May 19th, my bachelor classes started. I'm not one that enjoys school all that much, but in case none of the ideas that I have for my life work out, I do have to have a backup plan, and uni gives me that opportunity. So you may be asking, well, what's next? Are you gonna upload? What's going on? Like, are you not gonna upload? In short, yes. But if you want more of a detailed answer, it's going to take a while for me to get into the groove of doing uni, working, streaming, making IRL videos, and finally working on roleplays. On top of that, I have to edit all my own videos because not many people have the vision I have for them. And the ones that do have the same vision as me, well, let's just say I haven't found those people yet. At the current moment, I am working on a short story. Roleplay, and I want that to be released before anything else. Since it's short, it'll give me time to get back into role-playing so I can start making good quality content again. I don't have a date, unfortunately, for when that will get released or when we'll even start production on the recording level for it, but I can promise that it will be released in 2025. With that being said, thank you so much, guys, for being patient with me. I know it's been 10 months since Roomies ended, and there hasn't been a new roleplay series, just random ass videos being posted every 5 months. But I do ask that you guys stick around, and I hope you do, because I have some amazing ideas that I want to work on and that I want to release. Unfortunately, the time is really, it's a lot of work, and it's taking a lot of time to really do anything. Yeah, I mean, another big fact is also that as we're getting older in life, I mean, I started doing content when I was 13 on Twitch, and when I was 15 or something like that on YouTube with role plays. And as we're getting older, a lot of the creators that, we all know and love within this small community, they're going on to better things in their life. And those are people that have always helped me make role plays. So it's also been kind of hard to keep up with all these hoes that keep leaving the platform. But no, in all seriousness, I do hope that you guys are patient a little while longer while I get back into the groove of things. I mean, Jack and I have been working on a lot. It's just unfortunate that we have so much stuff going on that it's just the time isn't right to upload. But yeah, that's all that I had to say today. You know, it was brought up to my attention that I should make a video like this because I really have not said anything on the matter since I uploaded the What's Next video after Rumi was over. So I hope you guys get a little, I guess, lieu of the situation here, and just wait a little longer while we get situated again into the groove of things. Thank you so much, guys, for watching this video. And I hope to see you soon whenever we do upload. Bye bye.